Welcome back to POVPOOL. This is Geraldine, and you're watching the 5th annual Dickson Memorial Tournament here at Family Billiards in San Francisco. Up now on our stream table is Delbert Wong versus CHUA. Enjoy.
All right. I think I'm back with you. Hold on, let me just double check here. Make sure I got. Is that me or is that you? How we doing here? Double check the audio. Hello. Angelo, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on a second though. Let me switch ears. Yeah, that way I can hear you talk to me.
Okay.
All right, so this is Daniel, and I'm back here, and I'm sitting here with Angelo Inness. Angelo, how are you, man?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just gonna adjust you a little bit. Yeah, you should be good. Hey, so we got Delbert Wong here and Chris Chu. Do you know this? Do you know?
So I know the owner.
Yeah, Delbert. Delbert is the owner.
He actually plays pretty good from time to time.
Yeah.
Has his moments.
I was told by Masai that Delbert's supposed to win this match. So
I've actually never seen the kid play.
this guy is Chris Chu, and he's a regular here and plays Delbert quite often. Apparently, hey, it looks like he can shoot straight.
Yeah, I saw him practicing. He was hitting them pretty clean. Gets out of shape a little bit. But
Tanner Ruse says hello and she sends you kisses.
hey, Tanner.
And hey, by the way, so let's talk a little bit about you for a second while we sweat this match.
Oh,
Can
boy.
we multitask?
Let me change
You want to
this.
take this off now?
Can I turn
you
it
wanna,
around?
You want to turn it around? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let him turn his headset around. Switch this like this. Yeah, I know. I just realized that. All right, there you go. Okay. And by the way, in the chat room, if we have any kind of weird audio, any cracking or anything like that, let me know so that we can make some adjustments. So, Angelo Inness, I want to kind of explore your sort of entries into these tournaments. You're going to be playing like most of the West Coast Swing tournaments, aren't you? Oh, hold on. Go ahead, repeat that.
I'm going to be playing in the 10 ball on July 4th.
That's the Pro 10 event?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, for those who don't know, we call it the Pro 10 because it's the Pro 10 rules, Pro 10 ball rules.
Yep.
And most pros are going to get in, but also it's actually technically an open tournament.
Yep. So they had it
Open
16 players.
Yeah.
And then recently, because there are some local players that are pretty good that wanted to get in it, they opened it up to 24.
Yeah. And so I think we got like 18 now, because we actually lost a couple pros. Ernesto Dominguez and Brandon Schuff couldn't play.
Oh, that's too
Billy
bad.
Thorpe had to cancel too. So
Well, that's too bad, but I'm not upset by that.
you're not upset. So it would be 21 up to this point, but it's actually 18 right now. But
It's always fun getting a chance to get at one of them heavy hitters,
yeah, man. And you kind of, someone's got faith in you because you kind of got staked a little bit for these, didn't you? Or you split? What'd you do? You split in these tournaments with someone?
Yeah, I actually haven't paid to play in a tournament out here in several months.
Wow, right on. Yeah, but you don't win as much when you get backed, right?
Well, I'm not a pro. I'm in it because I love playing, and they're in it because this is their livelihood.
Yeah.
So I played pretty good, but I just want a chance at beating a couple of them.
You want to give a shout out to the guy who's partnered up with you to do these tournaments?
Oh yeah, Jason Williams. Shout out to Jason Williams. He's put me in several tournaments. The Little Gun.
Oh yeah, for the Mez West State Tour.
I won that, and he put me in that.
Right, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been like 1,300 win.
Well, 1,100 tournament money.
Ah, okay, good.
There was something else going on where someone made some more than that, but
A little something else. Yeah. Stayed a while, did some dishes or something.
Right. They weren't eager to close down. Let's say that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, that's cool, man. I look forward to watching you play the Pro 10 event. I look forward to making seeing if you end up on our live stream table here, man. You know.
I actually just lost my second match.
Yeah.
I broke 4 times.
Who'd you play first?
Geez, I don't know.
Okay. But you won that, right?
Yeah, I won my first match. The second match I lost to Bryce.
Avila, yeah.
Yep.
He's like one of your buddies, you know.
Kind of like a nemesis.
Yeah. I mean,
arch rival.
Yeah. Like Batman and Batman and the Joker.
Right. There you
Which
go.
Which one's the Joker? Are you Batman?
No, I'll be the Joker.
You're the Joker? Okay. The Riddler.
Right. When I lose, I laugh about it.
Right on.
Yeah.
So listen, how do you feel about these tables, man? Have you tried to hit a few balls on this particular table?
I think this table here plays great.
Look at this.
Oh.
That was Delbert playing the 3-rail kick there.
Yeah. I think this table plays great. You know, I practiced with Rodney Morris a little bit on it before the tournament started.
Sure.
I broke and got out 4 out of 6.
That's not bad, man.
No, so I mean it plays good. It's a little tighter than what most people are used to. But in the same breath, you know, I play horrible on big pocket tables.
Oh, do you?
I always have. I lose focus.
Because you kind of when you're playing on a tighter table, then
you bear down.
You're bearing down, okay.
Yeah. And then
open tables, open pockets, you kind of free stroke and relaxed a little bit.
A little bit, probably way too much.
Well, I'm guilty of that too.
Yeah.
I think that's a valid, concern.
Yeah.
But so do you have any like consideration when you know you're going to be playing like the best, like at this Pro 10 event coming up on July 4th?
No. The only thing you really need to consider is the table, the speed that they play, the cue balls that they're using.
Okay.
For example, the cue ball on this table here is really good. It's clean.
They're using a measle ball.
Yep. On some of the other tables, they polished them too much, and you can see yellow streaks from where they burned the polish on the ball.
Right.
So that stuff like that kind of throws you off a little bit. For the 10 ball, they're going to be using the replacement red dots.
Yes.
And you get they arguably there's some differences. They could be, some of them are lighter than others are heavier than the rest of the balls, different sizes, all types of stuff. And they're made out of a different material, so they grab different too. So you get different spins that you normally wouldn't get when using a measle ball.
I think because some of these balls are made with phenolic as well, so there's different percentages, different formulas.
Yep. So I mean, the biggest thing is really try to practice with the equipment that you're going to use before you get there.
Yeah, I agree.
And in my case, I was told that we're going to be using the replacement red dots. So the last 4 or 5 days, I've been hitting balls with the replacement ball, and then now they're using the measle ball. So all that stuff always throws me off.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. You want to know something though? For me, and I'm just being narcissistic here. I'm talking about me, But for me, I like both balls. Like, I know how they play for the most part. I'm used to playing, because I played probably 10, 12 years with the red circle, and I played another 15 years with the measle. A little bit of both. I don't know how much time, but I've played with both for a long time. And I played multiple, years where we were switching back and forth quite a lot,
Yeah.
So I kind of this is a red circle. Okay, I know how to use this ball, I know I get a lot more action on that ball.
Yep.
A lot more, I can draw the ball on a red circle ball. You can draw like crazy.
Yeah.
Do all kinds of corkscrew.
I think that might be because they're a little bit lighter,
That's what they say, but I don't think they really are. I think that maybe it's the weight distribution. I'd be curious. I'd love to see somebody do an in-depth analysis, you know, like some dude in a lab coat and some calipers and,
Yeah.
and a couple of digital scales and stuff, and really do an in-depth analysis of the difference between the balls. If there's anybody out there that likes to do that kind of stuff.
And if you ask the people that made it, they're going to tell you they're all the same.
That's what they're always going to say, yeah.
Always.
So if you guys are just joining us, we're watching Delbert Wong, the owner of Family Billiards, play Chris CHUA in the second round of the winner's side of the Daniel Dickson Memorial 9-ball. And I'm sitting here, this is Daniel Busch, and I'm sitting here with Angelo Inness.
Yep, and actually they just called me to go play on table 7. So if you're a fan of mine, wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck to you, man. Hey, nice talking to you, Angelo.
Thank you.
And Angelo, I was sitting here with Angelo. Let's just put it that way. Good luck, man. We look forward to seeing him play in the Pro 10 event. Maybe we'll see him here on the feature table. All right. Hey, thank you, Angelo. Appreciate it. Angelo was sponsored by Jason Williams, so I guess if you're sponsored by Jason Williams to play in this, you must be doing something right. So the score right now is 1-1, or 2-2. Is that the first game? Looks like 1-0, Delbert Wong. Let's check out Delbert's break. Delbert apparently did not want to play this year. He's had some issues with his ankle and his knee. And it's kind of a shame. Something I want to, this is a little trivia on Delbert Wong and his record at these tournaments. Every year he has made it to the second day. Every year of the Dickson Memorial 9-ball, he's made it to the second day and cashed. And he did not want to play this year because he has issues with his ankle and his knee. And what happened was Masai, the tournament director, brought him in and said, all right, I'm putting you in. And he said, oh, all right, go ahead then. I'll play. So you can't, such a pool player, right? You know, you can't pull a cue out of a pool player's hand unless it's from his dead cold fingers. Jeff Gray. Welcome back, Jeff Gray. Capital C20. No, we don't have any digital brackets for this particular event. What we may do is take some pictures of the brackets and upload them to you later. But we don't have a digital bracket today. No CompuSport. Sean Damani, welcome back. Marty Herman. Herman University. What up? So Geraldine is, she's not operating at 100% today, so, and it's nothing personal, it's just that she's dealing with her own set of stuff going on. Everybody has stuff going on sometimes, so. Sydney B, welcome back. And Ramin Bakhtari, GoPlayPool.com. And we'd like to remind you to thank all of our sponsors and use their stuff. Tiger Products, John Barton, JB Casey's. We also have a beautiful cue that has been awarded to the West Coast Swing events from Ariel Carmeli at carmelicues.com. I want you guys to check out Carmeli Cues. Not because we are paid to say that, but because Ariel Carmeli is one of the top pool cue manufacturers in the world. One of the best custom cue makers in the world. Alex Pagulayan, sponsored by Ariel Carmeli at carmelicues.com. So we have 3 world champions playing in this event. 3 world champions. Can you guess who they are? Sure, thank you. A little crunchy for the live stream, but thank you, Curtis. Oh, wait a minute, it's not Kurt. What's his name again? I thought it was Curtis. Thank you for watching, Muffin Man. Oh, by the way, I want to let you guys know, I found a great live stream last night at 3:30 in the morning. And I want to share these guys with you. They're from Great Britain. So it's the 147 Sports Bar live stream. 147 Sports Bar live stream. Check them out. Please like them on Facebook and tell them POVPOOL sent you. They are doing an event this weekend as well, but they're in Great Britain. So after this event is over tonight, you guys can tune in to the 147 live stream from Great Britain. Jump shot from Chris. Looks like it's going to be ball in hand. Thanks, Joe. No, I'm good. I appreciate it. Lee Brett is the Flat Earth World Champ. I think he does. Jeff Gregory in the house. How many people showed up for the Cole Dickson? About 83 players. And Jeff Gregory will be your moderator for the next 5 minutes until he has to go and do an auction somewhere. Jeff Gregory will be doing the player auction at California Billiards for the Pro 10 event. Yeah, for the Pro 10 event. Well, okay. It's just Snow White Fantasy World. anyway, this is the second rack you're watching between Delbert Wong and Chris CHUA. Delbert playing, you know Delbert? CHUA. Delbert Wong, as you guys can see, has played some very good kick shots already. Anyway, there are 3 world champs that I know of in this event today. Mika Eminen, Francisco Bustamante, and who was the third? Dennis is a world champ? No. My gosh. Mika Busti Dennis? No, he's only finished 17th place. He did win the World 8-Ball Championship, so that kind of makes him a champion, world champion. But I'm referring specifically to the World 9-Ball Championship. And I've lost track of, I can't remember who the third, okay, who are the pros in here today? Oh, not Rodney.
Just say pro players.
Huh? Pro players.
World-class players?
Oh, don't say pro players, you mean?
I don't know if you're referring to that. Maybe it's just world-class players.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. The keyboard stuck there. So. Delbert has 2 games. This is an alternate break format, folks. And we're just having a little fun today as we kind of like ease into the next 15 days, 16 days total of live streaming. So I wouldn't go anywhere if I were you guys, because we got plenty of action coming up. This is the Cole Dickson Memorial. The West Coast Challenge starts on July 4th with the Pro 10 event, and then the 5,000 added 1 pocket, and then 10,000 added 9-ball. And then we got the big one, which is Tony Chohan and Dennis Orcollo playing 1 pocket for 4 days. A race to 40 for $100,000. And then followed thereafter by the Hard Times 9-ball event in Bellflower, California. All right, Delbert's looking like he's going to bank this 5, and it hits the rubber. on the side pocket. But Chris is hooked now. Like dead hooked. You got two choices of kicks here. From the bottom or from the side. I think I like the bottom. If he's lucky, if he hits this right, he could hook Delbert right behind that 9-ball. So technically, you could call it a return safety. See how he hits it. Oh, he came into the 9. And I don't know. It looks like the 8-ball came close to taking away the corner pocket from Delbert, but Delbert could probably make this 5. It's a little thinner than you would like. And it came short, or shot it long, almost by half a diamond there. So here comes Chris with a possible early 9.
How often do you think Delbert plays?
I don't think Delbert's playing much these days. I know he works really hard. I know he's at work quite a lot, you know, and he has, you know, his wife, I think, is going through some medical stuff too, so he's showing up for all of that. I don't know, I'm going to say he plays a couple days a week. They have a weekly tournament here as well. Actually, I forgot what day he says. A Sunday? They have a weekly tournament here. $30 9-ball tournament. It's like race to 3 on both sides. Wow, look at this. I guess the cue ball sprang off the rail. Delbert now. If you ask me, he has no chance of making this 6-9. Yeah, coffee, black coffee.
I only asked that because I just wanted to clarify, like, does he realize how tight the pockets really are? And is he like cursing at himself now?
Oh, well, I don't know. No, I don't think he's cursing at himself.
I'm kidding.
I think he wanted these pockets to be tighter all around. Delbert was close friends with Cole Dickson, and Cole Dickson was a renowned pool player, renowned hustler of the game. Like, there's lots of stories about Cole. Oh, thank you, my man, Sargon Isaac. You know you're important when a 3-time national snooker champion's buying you coffee.
Serving you.
Serving me coffee. Thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna kick her out and put you in here soon, okay?
Yes.
All right.
He said, "Yeah, it's fine."
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't mean it like that. I take that back.
I'm talking.
Yeah, go ahead, kick her out.
I'm talking to Sargon Isaac, who has been playing pool for a couple of years. I'm actually looking forward to getting caught up with him because I know he's recently been married. Is your wife here?
I'm getting married in 3 months.
Oh, you're not married yet. Wow. Recently engaged. Oh, he's just gonna jump on. Geraldine has volunteered to. Who won that game? Let's see. I see a score of 2-1. Yeah, they will. Maybe you should take a break. All right. So, unsolicited advertisement for Oreo cookies. Sargon is gonna finish his Oreos. At Family Billiards, get your 6-pack of Oreos. And I gotta tell you, man, the Chipotle Reuben is the bomb. The bomb. I don't know. Is the bomb even like? It sounds kind of obsolete. I sound like an old man when I say it's the bomb. Anyway, Steve Register says hello. You heard that, Steve. I know you did. With Sargon's deep, rustic voice. Anyway, the pockets are tighter. They're 3 inches and 7/8 tight, and they're the only good news is that the clock is new, so the pockets are accepting balls a little easier based on that. They're sliding in a little. But outside of that, no, these pockets are tough, man. Yeah, there's a lot of NorCal pool players here playing world champions. I'm still trying to remember who the 3rd world champion is in this tournament.
Sargon.
Sargon, he's a national champion.
National.
It's Mika, Francisco Bustamante. There's a 3rd here, and I don't remember which one it is.
Dennis.
No, it's not Dennis.
Delbert.
For all I know, it's Dan Louie, because Dan Louie's been winning tournaments since like '82. Dan Louie's a collegiate champion from, actually from the mid-'70s.
So when you guys get to San Jose and start doing tournaments there, Wednesday, is it Monday? Sunday night, we're going to go check into the hotel. And then we'll set up all day Monday. Monday's kind of a day off, but it's also a work day. So we want everything to be really nice. Good? Good in your hand? Some tissue? Anyway, see signs of it.
All right, Delbert relinquishes the table back to Chris. Chris tried to jump. Cheers. Masai, the tournament director, she was willing to, make comments on this match, and she said that Delbert should win 7-3. And everybody around her was like laughing. Oh man, that's mean. I don't know. We'll see. On a table like this, you just never know. To T1K556 in the chat room, who asks, aren't the pockets tighter at hard times? Actually, the pockets used to be as tight, 3 and 7/8 inches, and that was just 2 tables there, and one of them we lovingly called the devil table. The devil table no longer, actually is no longer the devil table anymore. The pockets were reopened to 4 inches. Still very tough. Just 1/8 larger than they used to be. So the devil table, at hard times, you won't find 3 and 7/8 anymore at hard times billiards in Bellflower. So if you were here for the first match that I was commentating, you'd have heard me say, I think we found a new devil table, and I think this is it. Francisco Bustamante told me that the devil table at hard times was the toughest table he ever played in his life, and he wasn't kidding. In fact, he looked at me yesterday and he says, Daniel, this bucket's tighter than hard times? I looked at him, looked at the ground, looked up at him again, and I said, I think so, Django. I think so. He looked back at me and he says, "Oh my God."
With a few cuss words
With
in
a
between.
few cuss words in between. You know what I'm saying. So, my good friend, and I got to tell you, Django is one of my favorite people just in the world. Doesn't have to be pool, doesn't have to be anything. But he is, he's a true sportsman. And, you know, I think we're really lucky to have him here again. He came in second place in the last year's Cole Dickson with Dennis Orcollo, who is the defending champion. Yeah, take your time. I'm here. Like, no, we've eaten. We're good. Yeah, cheers. Thanks. Sargon, man, he's such a sweetheart. So Delbert has like a carom shot, looks like. That ball looked, ooh, it went in. Oh, is he gonna get shaved? And Delbert gets snaps from Geraldine in the audience. And well deserved, actually.
He's one of my favorite pool room runners too.
You know, I have to agree with you. Delbert's got a lot of class, and the fact that he's playing this event today, this really surprises me, because I know that he's was not really in the mood to play this event. But like I said, guys, he's cashed in this event every year. He's come in and qualified to play the second day. This is a double elimination race to 7 tournament. She goes. Cue ball stays on the table, and that's not a scratch. So race to 7. The score is 3-1. So last year we had like great matches at every stop on the West Coast swing. We had Blvd and Dennis in the finals of this event last year.
My 2 favorite players.
And you know, as good as Blvd is, Dennis ran over him, beat him 11-3. I mean, Blvd was just, you know, well, he wasn't speechless because he never is, but.
No, not at all.
No. But we saw a phenomenal match in the finals last year. You guys can watch that. It's on YouTube. Dennis versus Blvd. Final match of the 2016 Cole Dickson. And then at the West Coast Challenge, there was the one pocket event with Alex Pagulayan. With Bob Herchek and
Dennis.
What a nice shot on the one ball. And Dennis Orcollo again, who was the champion of the 5,000 added one pocket. That was last year. You can also watch that on YouTube. And then we had a phenomenal 10-ball final with guess who? None other than Dennis Orcollo versus Alex Pagulayan. And Dennis double dipped Alex to win that event. And I want to remind you, there was an epic match last year during the West Coast Challenge 10-ball. And that was between Jason Williams and Dennis Orcollo. Jason Williams got to the hill, and Jason had the first shot at winning the set, but unfortunately missed the 10-ball to lose to Dennis in an exciting hill match. You can also watch on our YouTube channel. And then at the West Coast Swing Hard Times event last year, we had an epic final match between Francisco Bustamante and John Mora. So one can only tell what kind of magic we're going to see this year. What kind of action, drama. All right, long shot, 4-ball. Got to watch these shots, especially with these pockets the way they are. Ooh, you hit that extremely thin. I think Chris can, I don't know, it looks like if I were him, I'd play the billiard here, just play it to the 4. You could play it into the 4 so that you hit the rail first and then the 7. It all depends on what kind of a cue ball you want. But that's the shot I would play. I'd play with as tight as these pockets are. I don't know. I don't know if I'd try to play the 4 direct. These pockets are really tight. Yeah, he played the 7, didn't go.
It's alright, he got safe though.
He did get safe. So Delbert's gonna kick at this, and as you guys have been watching, Delbert doesn't miss a lot of kicks. He's a very good kicker. And then I had to open my mouth. Whoops. All right, so, well, I guess it doesn't really look like ball in hand has helped Chris much. Did he miss ball in hand? Well, that he did. Like I said, we found the new double table. Got to kind of treat these pockets like they're snooker pockets.
Hit him straight every time.
Hit him straight. You're welcome. Oh, here's some news. Dennis Orcollo played Portland Bob earlier, and Dennis
One
wins.
pocket?
No. In the first round of the.
Oh, sorry.
He played Portland Bob, and Dennis wins Hill Hill. I don't think I'm gonna ever play Portland Bob again. Man, that's enough. And I could ask for the 7 and the breaks now. Hey, you almost beat Dennis Orcollo. All right, so Delbert's now.
And then he'll say, "Yeah, but you beat me, so you should be playing Dennis even."
Yeah, something like that. All right, so these pockets are kind of like a curse for both players today. I don't blame them. You know, I tell you what, you know, this is the type of table you really need to be in stroke. You kind of, it takes a while to dial it in. I mean, it's just like Angelo Inness was telling us a little earlier. that you know, these pockets, a table like this will really teach you to bear down. That's what Chris looked like he was doing there on that shot. That's a pretty basic bank shot here, but you can either try to kind of hold this for the cue ball, for the 6 ball, or you can actually come around 3 rails with the cue ball, or 2 rails. Well, 3 rails really. All right, well, this shot here, the only difficulty in this shot is the distance because of the tight pockets. So there's a natural angle to get a shot on the 6. You just kind of drop this in dead weight. You know, you don't really need to do much at all with the cue ball. Wow, he's like really. Got a little bit of lucky shape here. Now, most one pocket players will just go for this shot all day. And if you're lucky, you can play this in such a way that the cue ball comes off the 9 and holds for the 6 in the corner and the 6 in the side. If not, it will miss the 9 and come up table by that piece of cloth. So we're going to see a couple innings here, unless Delbert can play this extremely difficult cut. Delbert opts to lay up, and at this point, I think that's a very wise choice. I think he's starting to see that it's time to duck. You know, when in doubt, duck. And there's going to be a lot of doubt between these players who are both struggling right now to find their game, both struggling to get in stroke and stay in stroke. Okay, I would imagine Chris meant to come 2 rails into that, 1 rail into that ball, not 2. Well, Delbert can go for this ball, or he can play like a safety. 2 rails around will hit the 9. Oh, he went for the bank. Tried to stiff it in the corner. What I mean by stiff, by the way, guys, is just a real firm stroke, so that you can kind of, it's called kind of stiffing the rail. What that is stiffing the rail to shorten the angle. All right. Well, this safety's not easy. In fact, I can almost... You can duck under the 9 here. It's not an impossible shot. Yeah, that's what he's doing. But see, I don't like that shot because the shot's a lot harder than it looks. The shot looks easy, but it's very difficult to find that second diamond. Most people will come that second rail, they come short on it, and it ends up bouncing out exactly like what you saw there. So Chris, with a straight shot, decides to play the bank. Yeah, guys, this is not the table for the Tony Dennis match. We're at another venue, and the Tony Dennis match will be at a different venue. We are providing the live stream July 11th. So take a look at our schedule at the West Coast Swing post on POVPOOL.com. The link is going to be in the chat room. So we're traveling, folks. We're traveling. We start here at the Cold Dickson. We go down to Fremont for the Pro 10 event and the West Coast Challenge. And then we're going to see Tony and Dennis. That is going to be all at California Billiards. Right now, we're in San Francisco at the 5th annual Cold Dickson. And that being said, Delbert closed out that game 4-1. And it's Delbert's break as well. Folks, this is an alternate break format. Alternate break format. I need somebody. Go get a big guy. Hey, get Bob, get Joe to do it. Joe, open this bottle first. All right, let's see here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. One ball, safety shot, unsuccessful. Well, no, he made the one in the corner. Played the one pocket bank. He's like he's looking at the 2 ball. That is the 2. In case you can't see the blue of the color of the ball, that's the 2. He's overextended slightly, but he's a tall kid. Well played. Let's see. I mean, are we gonna see a little something from Chris? I don't think there's a pocket available here, so. Will he come off? Wow, I see a shot. Will he play 3 into the 5, and then it goes into the corner? No. He tried to billiard the 9 straight in the corner. At least that's what it appears to look like. Delbert's looking at a a triple combination. Oh, only to get half hooked on this ball. Well, he's just gonna play a little baby kick. So now, actually, Delbert's kind of created a little trouble for himself because Chris can thin this red and play the cue ball. not executed well, but Chris could have created a lot of trouble for Delbert there. Gunslinger, welcome back. You're funny. And Delbert pulls through. Yeah, let's see what he can do here, because the 7 is not going to be an easy ball to make. I think he's going to play a 3-rail safety. He'll park the cue ball right there underneath the 9, and he'll send this 7 ball 3 rails around table. I can't imagine him going for this. Does it cut? It does cut. Oh my gosh. That safety was I mean, I don't know. If the ball did cut, then I think you're supposed to play the cut. But that was also a very easy safety as well. Okay, Chris with a chance to redeem himself. Play this with some draw. You don't want to be on the rail. Well, this is kind of natural. You just come around 2 rails. He can bring his cue ball just above the side pocket for the first diamond. Well, he's on the 2nd diamond. That's all right. And these are easy shots to miss on 3 7/8 pockets. In fact, these shots are very good practice shots. If you guys, ever do drills, shots like these, they can very easily be taken for granted. Not if you shoot it like that. You shoot it like that, they always go in. They always go in. Scoot over. Yeah, Chris had that planned all the way. So I'm sorry, guys. It's not 5. It's not 4-2. It's 4-2. It's not 5-1. It's 4-2. You won already? You play already? What'd you play? All right. Angelo Inness, who was called away just half an hour ago, has just come back, and he has won his match. So maybe Angelo is the dark horse that everybody's not expecting, that nobody's expecting to see. Angelo Inness. So, okay, see now, there's a major problem in this rack, and that's that 5 ball. Wow, where is that cue ball going, man? Boy, I tell you what, I gotta tell you guys something. I mean this honestly, from the heart, I mean this. I'm so glad I'm not playing in this tournament. I suck these days. I can't play these guys. These guys are way better than me. I would just be throwing my money. Well, you know what? I'd be putting my money to it'd be like a donation, you know? Possible. Let's get an audio check. I'm hearing some interference. Can you guys hear that? Is there any interference? Please let me know in the chat room. So, Chris is kicking with the 5 ball. Oh man, I was gonna say if he hits this right, it goes in. He almost hit that absolutely right. Thank you, Goldie. Thank you for the feedback. I got nothing but good feedback from people. So, with ball in hand, it's Delbert on the prowl. Gunslinger says to me, Daniel, take a look at look at it as though you're fulfilling your bucket list playing the Cold Dickson. That is why I am playing in the Derby City event in January. You know what? I agree with you, man. I agree with you. In fact, I'd like to play the whole of the West Coast swing one year. Alrighty. Not a very pretty spread here, but let's see. Is this runnable? Looks like the 7, 6, and the 8 right together. If he can play a good combo here and keep that 8 in play, or keep the 1 in play. Does he? Yes, he kept the 1 in play. Well, Delbert was looking good there for a minute. Honestly, though, he's probably happy he didn't make the 2. I don't know about happy, but he did let Chris back in. It's 5-2 right now, so Chris needs to bear down and string a few pearls. Come on, Chris, you can do it. Darn it. A nice draw stroke from Delbert. This could be good for him. This game will get him on the hill. I'm not kidding, guys. Delbert Wong, as difficult as it is for him to play these days, you know, he's a warrior, and he don't really care who he's in the box with. He doesn't really care, but he has cashed every year in this tournament, and they're not letting him win, trust me. Wow. So, Delbert on the hill. I want to thank our sponsors too, by the way. I want to remind you to check out GoPlayPool.com, where you can get instant access to a schedule of tournaments happening all across the United States. Just go to their flyers section, and you'll see all of the artwork and the posters that have been produced by all the promoters across the United States. And the great thing about Go Play Pool, the app on your phone or your tablet, whatever device you have, the great thing about it is that those tournaments are separated by months. So if you want to know what's going on in July, like the West Coast Swing, you can go to Go Play Pool and just start marking your calendar. If you want to know what's happening in August, same thing. So I want to thank Go Play Pool at GoPlayPool.com. Remind you to pick up the app on your phone. It's a free app. Also, participating rooms can subscribe to Go Play Pool, where they will be not only listed as a room, but they'll also be able to promote their events, any weekly, monthly tournaments that they have, and have all of the Go Play Pool viewers in the area receive push notifications and reminders that those tournaments are taking place. So very important for room owners to subscribe and advertise with GoPlayPool.com. Okay, that was Chris. He's playing a safety, and Delbert's going to be kind of like tree-topped over the 3 here. He's going to use the bridge. See how he pulls this off. I always hit these either too thin or too thick. I never get these just right. But Delbert did. Delbert done it. Cue ball a little out of position. But he's going to try to squirt underneath the... Oh! Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You collide into the 9 ball there. Yeah, guys, apparently these are not tight pockets. Apparently, these are tight pockets. Here. Sorry, guys. I've been a little tied up. Eight ball and the side. All right. What you gonna do, Delbert Wong? You gonna win this game right here? Oh no, Chris's shot. I thought that was Delbert shooting. I like the two-railer to the corner. One pocket player. Or the 4-railer to the same corner. It's a little steep though. Oh, missed it completely. No brackets online, sir, folks. This is a paper bracket tournament. Paper bracket tournament, yeah. We keep it old school here at Cole Dickson. But I'm trying to pull some strings to get you some photographic evidence that this tournament is really happening. So that is going to do it, guys. 7 games to 2. Delbert Wong takes it down in 1 hour and 28 minutes. Hey, we will be back soon, which means we're still here and we're not going anywhere, so hang out. And I think if you refresh your stream, you'll be watching in 720. If you don't believe me, try refreshing your YouTube stream and see for yourself.